Hi there, I'm Justin Pritchard, and we are going to meet 14 dogs in this video.
Buddy boy, you want to go for a car ride? Come see. Let's go.
I'm sharing with you my favorite dog-friendly rides from recent test drives, and we're talking to some dog training experts, one with 4 dogs and one with 9 dogs, to see what they drive too. These comments are based on my experiences with my dog. Feel free to share yours down in the comments section below. Let me start by introducing you to my boy, Ghost. He loves car rides, hiking, and playing, but beyond all of that, he is the supervisor. I'm not actually allowed to be out of his sight, and that means he goes on an awful lot of car rides in an awful lot of different vehicles, and now I'll show you some of the ones that we've come to like the best. Let's start with Hondas. Our favorites include the HR-V, Ridgeline, and Fit, and all for the same reasons. You get these very clever flip-up seats, and a low step-in height, and a flat rear floor. And that makes it perfect for climbing in and out, having a nice place to lounge, protecting the seats from claws and hair and slobber, and really if you're a pet owner, one of these machines will do you just fine. For my own dollar, it would probably be the HR-V. I like how it drives, I like the fuel mileage, and I like how it handles canine duty. And actually, you don't need to take my word for it either.
This is all about real life here.
This is real life.
This is what cars look like in real life, folks.
This is Kim. She's a professional dog trainer. And when it's time to bring her 4 dogs for a ride, the Honda HR-V is her vehicle of choice.
Puppies, And so that is 4 dogs in one Honda HR-V.
4 big dogs.
4 big doggies. Again, for perspective, HR-V is a small crossover, but like this is not an enormous machine, but it's easy to set it up for pretty much whatever you want to do, including moving 4 dogs around. And I was telling viewers actually this, having driven these before, is one of my favorites. What is it about the HR-V that works really well for you as someone that's a trainer and owns 4 dogs?
It's really good on gas.
Yeah.
You can go a long way. I can get a crate and 3 grown labs. And these seats in the back flip right up.
Yeah.
And then the dog just walks in one door and can walk out the other door. So it makes it a really good deal if you have like an older dog or a big dog.
Right.
You put a blanket down, they can walk in one door, right out the other, and life is great that way. So I just have a matting down so that it keeps the hair down.
Okay, that's clever.
It's just
It's got a bit of a sort of barrier there too to keep them out of the front seat
Yeah.
if they try to ride up in mom's lap kind of thing.
attaches to your headrests
Oh yeah, okay.
so that it stays there on the front, and then it attaches to the back headrest. So the seats go up, and then if you just pull the side like this, you just lift the seat.
Yep.
It comes right up. Push the handle down.
And there you've
Great,
got
huge space for a big dog, a sick dog, dog that has issues walking.
yeah.
I usually just put a blanket down because there's not a wide or a high lift between the seats, and put a comforter down, and the dog just walks right in one door, and then he walks right out the other door. And your seat folds forward, and your car's ready for 4.
If you need something much bigger, this Ford Expedition will do you just nicely, and of all the SUVs I've driven, this is about the largest, meaning Ghost had plenty of space, in fact so much he hardly knew what to do with it. If your dog is a little claustrophobic or doesn't like being confined, well, great setup here. There's a ton of room and plenty more for your gear and your human passengers too. Just note that with an SUV this large, the cargo area jump in height might be too tall for some dogs, and your mileage may vary based on the sort of dog or dogs that you have. Point is, you should always be considering the height that your pooch will need to climb or jump, both now and as they get older, with whatever you buy. And with the Expedition, after figuring out entry and exit via the doors, Ghost did just fine, and I really liked the highway ride in this machine, and I'm fairly sure he did too. Next up, I'll show you the Nissan Versa Note, and this you'll find in the used market today. Small, cheap to run, easy on fuel, but also bigger on board than you think, with not only adult-friendly rear seat legroom, but also easy entry and exit for four-legged passengers and plenty of space with the rear seats down. If you're maybe a single person with a really big dog after an affordable used car, this is one you should be checking out. There's plenty of room to grow into by small car standards too. Chrysler Pacifica, the most luxurious minivan on the road, and you get big door openings, a low step-in that some dogs will be able to walk right over, and inside, space and flexibility galore, room for your people and things. This is, after all, a very popular people mover and family mover. So it'll work just fine for the dog. Heck, there's even a built-in vacuum. Let me show you my personal choice for a dog-friendly ride, the Volkswagen Alltrack. At my budget, this combined plenty of things that I like with plenty of things that Ghost likes. For me, there's a turbo engine, manual transmission, and all-wheel drive, and room for plenty of stuff. For Ghost, there's a low, wide, and easy-to-board cargo area in the back, complete with fold-flat seats that give him plenty of comfortable space to lounge. And as Ghost ages, the lower jump-in height of the cargo area will remain easy for him to access compared to the higher jump-in height of a taller crossover or SUV. Of course, Ghost is just one dog, but what if you have 9? Maybe you've got 9 hardworking dogs that are into sports and movies and stunts and advanced training activities. That's the case for Tammy St. Louis, a well-known dog trainer and owner of Skiplin Kennels, and actually, she's one of Ghost's teachers too.
So my name's Tammy, I own Skiplin Kennels dog training here in Garson. Pretty much we train a lot of obedience and do a little bit of sports, a little bit of agility, and fun. I dog sled with my dogs.
And when you've got this many dogs to move around, there's a pretty logical choice if you want to keep your purchase and fuel costs in check.
And why I think I know the answer, but why the Dodge Caravan?
Because I have 9 dogs, so it's
Yeah.
big open area. So I pull all the seats out like we do the stow and go. I put all the seats away and so actually I kind of modify it so it's just big pads at the like rubber pads at the back, and then so there's no seats at all.
But for those, like, you can't beat the size for the dollar quotient too.
Yeah, for sure. And just moving stuff like gear for the haul and stuff.
Has that always been your choice? Or
yeah, I just got it because I had a Firefly.
Okay,
but then I had 4 dogs and I was getting a little tight.
You fit 4 dogs in a Firefly?
Yeah.
Though? That's impressive.
Yeah, I had 2 Shepherds and a Doberman before.
So there it is, the Dogmobile and the Expert in action here. Look at this. Wow, that's 7 dogs inside. This is incredible. So what year is this?
This one's 2014. Bought it brand new, and then I have an old 2009 that I just bought last year, just used.
Yeah.
Just so, because I do sledding and stuff, so I put all their dog sled gear and stuff, and it gets pretty grimy. So.
And that's the rubber padding down there you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I can get the camera down here. So this is just some thick rubber matting.
Just
to
right
protect
here,
the
yeah.
floor and stuff. We got dog beds. Look at you guys, eh? 7. I got 1 dog. And that's enough for me. You can't beat a Dodge Caravan for the size for the dollar ratio. Dodge Caravan, the vehicle of choice here. We can see 7 dogs in there. A few modifications to keep things durable, keep the dogs comfortable. These guys are loving the microphone here.
This I actually have a trailer hitch, and I tow a trailer that I put our side by side. So when we do dryland training, so I got a trailer hitch on my van. You know what I mean? This is really good on gas and everything like that too, for trips and everything else. So I like it.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below so you never miss a new upload. Take care and stay safe, and we'll see you next time.